Alright, welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's pre-orders, and they are live. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Alright, so right off the bat, we've got the made-to-order Commissar collection. So this is just a collection of 8 different Commissars throughout the ages. Important note that some of these Commissars are metal and others are resin. Typically, they're going to come back out in the same iteration that they were before, but if you're not sure or if that is a deal breaker in one direction or the other, you can just double check. So if we just click on the Commissar himself, we'll see obviously they are made to order. They take up to 180 days to deliver, but if you scroll down to the bottom, you can see down here it says this finely detailed miniature comprises 3 resin components and comes with a Citadel 25mm base. So if they're resin, they will specifically say resin, and if they are metal, they'll specifically say metal. So some of them are metal and some are resin, but they are all made to order 180 days maximum time till you get it. And typically it's around a couple months. So that is the made to order Commissar collection. And I did go ahead and double check. And if we just take a look at all 8 of them individually priced, it comes out to $251. So it's just a one-click bundle with no actual savings. There's a couple other made-to-order models in here as well, like the Lord Castellan Creed. That's Ursula Creed's father. And then we have also some Inquisitors and stuff like that, $20 and $18 for those. Some actually like pretty nice models. They've held up moderately well throughout the ages, honestly. A couple of the Commissars also. All right, and then on to the new releases. So we have the limited edition Battletome. Only 250 of those limited edition Battletomes available. So if you are into those, make sure you grab them up before they are gone. That is worldwide. And they are numbered. And then we have the regular Battletomes, $55. The Warscroll cards for Gloomspite Gitz, $35. And now we're going to get into a little bit of controversy. There's a possibility that what we're about to talk about is a mistake on Games Workshop's part. There's also a possibility that it is malicious in nature. So here we see the Vanguard Gloomspite Gitz box, and it is priced at $140. Games Workshop sent out their official prices for the USA, and on the official price list, it is $130. So one of two things happened. They either made a mistake on the website and made it $140 instead of $130. They made a mistake on the price list they sent out and said it was $130 instead of $140. Or at the last minute, they decided to raise the price because they're scumbags. Now, that wouldn't surprise me if they did that. We all know Games Workshop doesn't have the best reputation. That's a fact. And I also speculated that I actually thought they were going to be raising the Vanguard box prices, and I was happy to be wrong about that because we just saw the new Slaves to Darkness box come out, which is loaded with new models and new upgrade frames and stuff like that. The range is great and everything, but that box went up to $140, which is the most expensive. All the other Vanguard boxes previously have been priced at $130. So what I was afraid of is once they raise the price of one when it comes out to $140, they would put all the rest of them at $140 and then eventually raise the old ones up to $140 as well. And it would be another form of a stealth price increase. Well, I was happy when I saw the price list to be wrong about that. And then, of course, Games Workshop went ahead and, whatever the situation is, here we are and they're $140. So I'm not going to lie. I am definitely perturbed by this. So I don't know if this is a mistake or if this is malicious, but the fact of the matter is, I think there's a very, very low probability that Games Workshop is going to back this down from $140 to $130. So I think from here on out, expect all Vanguard boxes to be $140 in the USA. And if they haven't raised the other Vanguard boxes yet, they probably will. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not happy about this. I don't like when somebody pulls like a bait and switch type scenario. If you tell people the price is going to be $130, you send out your price list to, thousands of retailers throughout the United States. People are expecting $130. Sure, it's only a $10 difference, but maybe that makes or breaks it. It shouldn't even be a possibility because once you send out that price list, that is the price that you have told everybody it is. So if they show up to pick it up or they order it and then it's, more than that, depending on where you're at, that's actually illegal. So I don't know if they're going to back this down. I don't know if this is an honest mistake either on the price list or on the website. So depending on where you live and the laws, actually doing stuff like this is either considered to be illegal or at least absolute minimum immoral. So that being said, very, very displeased with Games Workshop. I would imagine at some point in time, we'll see how this all plays out. But honestly, I don't think I've ever seen Games Workshop actually lower the price on things. So in my opinion, I have a feeling that this is going to be sticky. So is the Vanguard Gloomspite Gitz still a good deal at $140? The truth is no, it's a terrible deal. Now, it's better than just paying full retail for everything, but the Gloomspite Gitz Vanguard box totals out to $189 MSRP. So if that was priced at $130, it only came out to 31% savings, which is on the lower end of the Vanguard boxes. But if you then change it and price it at $140, which is what Games Workshop did, it's actually only 26% savings. So this is by far the worst Vanguard box ever released based on like price and savings and everything like that. It was borderline not great at 130, but it is statistically the worst at 140. So that being said, it is what it is. They did the same thing for the Beasts of Chaos as well, but we'll just go through the rest of these. I'm very displeased, obviously, you can tell. I don't mean to vent on you guys, but I keep it real. When Games Workshop does something good, I'm the first one to pat them on the back, but when they pull some scummy stuff like this, I'll call them out all day long. We have the Squigboss with Gnasha-Squig, 3350, cool new model right there. We have the Snarlfang Rider Wolf Pack, 5 of those guys, brand new sculpts, $60 for them, very, very cool. And then we see Battletome Beasts of Chaos, again, limited to 250 numbered copies worldwide, $90 if you are into that, 55 for the regular Battletome. And then again, we see the same thing with the Vanguard Beasts of Chaos. So it was supposed to be priced at $130 based on Games Workshop's official pricing that they sent out to everyone in the United States. And they, in fact, priced it on the web store here at $140. So again, I don't know if this is a mistake one way or the other or malicious intent, but very, very scummy move right there. Very scummy. And if we total this one up at $207 retail inside of here, this thing was a 37% savings at $130. But with Games Workshop's secret price increase, it actually comes out to about 32% savings now. So it went from being one of the better Vanguard boxes to just being essentially average. Now, that being said, again, I'm not talking about the actual composition or anything like that. I'm specifically just talking about the value, the savings, etc. So Vanguard Beasts of Chaos box was supposed to be priced at $130, and Games Workshop snuck in with the scumbag move and priced it at $140 instead. All right, so the Beastlord is next. $35 for the Beastlord. Pretty cool model. I actually really like this. I would have liked to see the new characters in the Vanguard boxes. I think that gives people that already have a lot of the range an incentive to pick it up. But we see that that's obviously not the case. And now a quick message from this week's sponsor. This video is sponsored by CMOgames.com, where you can get 15% off most Games Workshop pre-orders, and they go live right at midnight Saturday mornings. CMOgames.com offers free shipping on orders over $25 in the US 48, and most orders ship within 24 hours. CMOgames.com has been selling Games Workshop products online for more than 20 years, and customer service is their top priority. CMOgames.com carries the full line of Games Workshop products, including 40k, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, warcry, paints, hobbies, and tools. Visit CMOgames.com using the affiliate link in the description below so they know you heard about CMOgames.com from Warhammer Man Studios. Now, back to the video. And then just going on here, we see some of last week's releases here, a lot of the Astra Militarum stuff. Still waiting on a decent amount of Astra Militarum as well. I imagine it will be on its way here before long. And then we see some of the like limited edition stuff like Armageddon and the collector's edition codex are gone, as well as some of the bundles. So without a doubt, lots of cool stuff coming out here with the releases, some new models, and then some new package deals in the Vanguard boxes. I have made it pretty clear how I feel about this little tricky maneuver by Games Workshop, and I'll go ahead and display those official prices that I have as well, so you guys can verify this throughout the video. Let me know what you guys think. I honestly was already expecting them to raise the price to $140 after I saw Slaves to Darkness. You know, you get that like feeling in the pit of your stomach, like, well, here comes more price increases. And then I was pleasantly surprised when I got the prices and it wasn't. And I patted Games Workshop on the back and honestly spoke very highly of them for it. And now here I have to eat my words because they pulled this maneuver. Now, again, there is a possibility that I'm overreacting and this was a mistake. Either the mistake on the official price list when they went out at $130, or this is a mistake on the web store and they were supposed to be priced at $130. But regardless, mistake or not, they should have sent out some kind of notification to let people know in advance, or if they didn't notice yet, they should change the prices on their website to reflect the prices that they said that they were going to cost. That's my opinion. Honestly, Games Workshop doesn't have a good reputation. They are constantly giving the shaft to their customers. So this really doesn't surprise me, but it is a very, very scumbag move. And depending on where you live and what the laws are, this is either potentially illegal or definitely 100% just immoral. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, it's only $10. It's not make or break for most people, but it's still a scummy move. And honestly, it's more about intent than it is about the actual effect. So let me know what you guys think. Am I overreacting a little bit about this? It's only $10. Who cares? Or is this a pretty scummy move and definitely deserves to be pointed out? Always like to hear you guys' opinions. And if you do want to save 15% on these boxes, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring this video. You can check out the link in the description and get them at a nice discount, free shipping in the United States. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I am not happy with Games Workshop. And I'm out of here.